Hey everybody, this morning we are doing a quick reaction to mom fluencer content. Today is a realistic mom day in the life. We are just doing this cozy, quick, and in our jammies. So let's get into this. I first want to mention that I do love this opening message that she shares. I think it's so beautiful. Dear mothers, you'll learn to lower your expectations about what you can accomplish in a day. Some days it will be all you can do to keep baby safe, warm, fed, and loved, and that is more than enough. Let's get into it.
Weekend, I spent the entire weekend.
Very, very realistic already. I hear the baby in the background. A lot of the times when I'm filming for this channel, there are kids always in the background, so it makes me happy hearing her already.
This is like trying to move the pillows right now. But I spent the entire weekend deep cleaning. I did a video on that, like my weekend reset. And now today I'm going to be doing a day in my life. Hopefully me doing all that cleaning made it easier. So basically I got up already and gave Aziz a bottle. And now he's right here playing. Say hi, Papa. And we're watching Miss Rachel. So basically his new routine is that he can get on and off of this bed all by himself, which I like that it's like really close to the ground and it has that padding on it. So basically after he started eating his bottle.
So we were a co-sleeping family. I wasn't able to get sleep if the kid wasn't in the bed with me, and it just turned into that. I like that bed round that she has. Like, that's super cool. I wish I had known something like that existed when I was co-sleeping.
He gets down on his own and he just plays. So it's actually like a lot easier because he entertains himself. Look, he's having fun with that pillow. So he usually just gets down by himself and then plays for a little bit, and then if he wants to come back up, he comes back up. I do want to give him a bath, but I also want to take him on a walk because it's really nice out today. So I think that I'm going to let him play for a bit, and then I might give him some breakfast, go on a walk, and then when we come back from the walk, I think then I'll give him a bath, but let's just see what happens. Alright, y'all, so now we're in the living room. This is his new playpen, you guys. I don't know if you remember my last video, I had like an actual playpen, but I ended up getting rid of it because he always wanted to get out. So now I just made my living room into an actual playpen.
I did the same thing when mine were about that age. My husband built this really big wooden play area that surrounded the rug right in the middle of the floor to where we still had our couches and stuff out of it, but it allowed us to go in and be in the space with the babies, and it gave them safe areas to just play and be with the things that were theirs, and also allowed us to be in there with them. And it was really, really nice, like just having a safe space that's bigger and makes them feel more included. It was awesome. I love her little setup here.
So I got this one on Amazon, but you can make it into any shape you want, but he can low-key drop it, so I have to put these freaking chairs and everything. I mean, it's kind of like a ghetto makeshift playpen, but it works because I feel like he feels like he has more space. So I just put his little program on. He got his little snacks and his toys. So this will keep him occupied enough for me to make breakfast and like just pick up around the house really quick. So this is what we do in the morning. He's a lot more independent now, so I feel like I can get a lot more done.
The first days of independence were so helpful when they started like being okay not having mom all the time. Made a big difference in the amount of things I could get done. But again, it's like realizing what is going to get done, and making sure that you're putting your energy where it actually matters, because most of the time the things that we're so concerned with getting done aren't going to matter in the long run. And those moments that we have with their babies, irreplaceable and priceless.
Aziz did not want to be in there anymore, so I let him out. And of course he wants to play with my tripod that I was using to film my vlog house yesterday. So if he wants to roam around, you see, he could come back in here. I just removed the coffee table so he can get in and out. And then I just closed all the doors over there, so if he goes over there, I don't have to worry about him going into any of the rooms. The only door that I leave open for him always is his bedroom because everything is like safe in there for him.
I wish I had had some kind of setup like that where it was like all the safe stuff for the baby to play with in the kitchen. I never got that. And like, even now, like in the kitchen I'm in right now, there's just not a good space to create that kind of drawer or cabinet. But we ended up putting like like a train table we found for free on Craigslist. We've put like a train table on our kitchen floor because we did have a pretty good open space in the middle of the kitchen, and that gave the babies enough entertainment to not go into the cabinets, or even try to go into the cabinets. But I did have the safety locks on the ones that had like the really dangerous stuff in it. Also, I'm looking at that drawer and I'm very impressed with however it is installed, that it is supporting his like weight and push down on it, because that drawer was fully open. So whoever installed that and like whatever hardware they used, impressive.
So I was making eggs for me and Aziz, but while I was making them, Arath ended up waking up. So he said that he was going to go grocery shopping and that he would take Aziz with him. So now I get to eat my eggs in peace and quiet while they're at the grocery store. So I'm very happy. Okay, they got back home from the grocery store, but really quick, I just wanted to show you guys some things for Aziz's first birthday, because his birthday is March 31st, which is literally Easter Sunday. So we're doing his birthday Peter Rabbit themed. This is his outfit. It has his name on it and a little one. And then this is like an outfit for him to change into afterwards, like if he gets like uncomfortable. Oh, it's kind of hard for me to show with one hand, but super cute. And then this little happy birthday sign. This is for his high chair. These are for like the cupcakes, and then this is little hat. I'll show some like inspo pictures of the.
So this is all very adorable, but it's also totally okay to not do any of this and just be in love with having a first birthday party. I don't know what all the plans are for the birthday, but I know I've seen so many moms stress about the first birthday and like all of the things that have to go into it. And it's like, no, none of that has to go into it. We found a park that the kids loved, and it had all these different areas for the kids to play. I ordered some pizza, and I think I baked the cupcakes myself and called it a day. Like, it was very simple. It's a baby's, it's his first birthday. Really what you want to focus on, who cares what the birthday looks like? What you want to focus on is having the memories, the actual memories of like enjoying the day. Because like for me, and for so many of the moms I know and the moms that I've worked with, we put all this pressure leading up to this event, and then we have to wind down from all of that stress that we're creating on ourselves. So like I said, I don't know what her plans are for the birthday, but give yourself that permission to say, this is too much. I can't even imagine doing a birthday that looks like this, because at the end of the day, the baby's not going to remember it. And you're going to remember the moments. You're going to want to remember the moments. Nobody cares about the decorations. Your friends and family aren't going to remember the decorations. They're going to remember the moments that they shared with you. So that's my 2 cents on first birthdays. Any birthdays, but first birthdays especially, because that's the big one. Like, oh, that's my baby's first birthday. So give yourself permission to make it small, make it unaesthetic. It doesn't have to be beautiful. You want to enjoy the day with your family, and nobody cares what it looks like.
The vibe for his birthday, because it's going to be on Easter Sunday. It's going to be like tea party, Easter egg hunt like vibes, but I'll put some pictures. I'm so excited, you guys, and I cannot believe I'm about to have a 1-year-old. Look at the house. It looks like I did not spend a whole weekend cleaning. And get out of the garbage can, Aziz. Oh my God. But it's okay, because my things just came from Amazon.
Oh, that's so good. Favorite. My son was the same way in the trash can. Stop. Get out of there. That's so gross.
To put a lock on the garbage. Aziz. And yep, it looks already messy again. I'm gonna
Honestly, like if that's her house messy, I don't even want to. I'm ashamed of my house. Then if that's what she's considering her messy house, I'm so jealous.
put the thing on right now. Okay, I ordered more of these things, so I just put the lock on the garbage can. So now it can't open, and I use those things literally everywhere. I'll put the link to them down below, but he was just taking everything out of the drawers. That's why I need to finish baby proofing everything. But I spent all weekend.
Yes, the baby proofing doesn't matter until they get to that point where they have figured out that they can get into everything. But you also get to figure out which ones are their favorite. It gives you that time to, store the things that you definitely do not want them having access to in one space versus, several spaces to where you have to have cabinet closers on every single cabinet, every single drawer. So, yeah, give yourself that permission. You don't have to baby proof everything immediately. Like, you'll baby proof on the go, and that works. Just work with that. It's okay.
Cleaning, oh my god, just for him to destroy everything already. This is the bathroom already, and this is his room, and this is how it starts, right, Aziz? This is how it starts. So let's get ready to go on this walk.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't miss those. Like, it still takes us a while to get out of the house, especially my son. He cracks me up trying to get him dressed. He's 3 now. Trying to get him dressed is such a challenge. Like, oh, but yes, getting out of the house with kids, never as fast as you ever want it to be.
Okay, you guys, we're taking a walk. Aziz already fell asleep. I feel like he always falls asleep on our little walks. But we're just walking around the neighborhood. Maybe we're gonna stop at the little shops in a bit and get something. But yeah, you guys, we're taking a walk.
That is an adorable neighborhood. I don't know where she lives, but very cute. I like the walking path that she had there, and then just the houses to look at. I love that.
Okay, we just got home from our walk. Aziz was drinking a bottle, and now he's playing with his toys. He slept the entire walk, so now he's wide awake. And I'm so freaking tired and exhausted right now. I need a nap, but I have to cook dinner still and take Aziz a bath. And look at how dirty my kitchen is, you guys. It looks like I did not spend all weekend cleaning, just by making breakfast. And yeah.
I appreciate the look of her house right now because that's how so many houses look when we have kids. Like, regardless of like the good habits you put into place, the decluttering you put into place, like this is the reality of it. So I appreciate so much that she's showing this. Like, doesn't matter how clean you get the house, it's never going to stay clean. So yeah, thank you for this moment here.
And now I'm just gonna make some soup for us. This has been like my go-to recipe to make for me and Aziz because we can both eat it. So it's basically just tomatoes, onion, garlic, and like some chicken bouillon and some salt. So you just blend it up, put it inside, let it boil, and it's so freaking good. You can eat it with tortillas, sour cream, lime, hot sauce, avocado, whatever. Usually when I give it to Aziz, I just smash it up with some avocado.
That's I know I like that recipe. That's super cute, and then with the look like little star noodles, adorable.
He's his bath ready, and now I'm about to go grab him, and he's gonna take a bath. Okay, you guys, it is about 12:30 in the morning. The other day, he literally fell asleep at 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So I'm hoping he doesn't fall asleep at 2 o'clock in the morning again. I mean, it kind of seems like he's getting tired, so maybe he'll fall asleep like in 30 minutes instead of 2 hours from now.
I never ran into that. My kids were awake a lot during the middle of the night, but never like that, like where it's midnight and they are awake. My kids are doing that right now, but we're doing like a summertime sleep regression thing. But with that, I'm very curious about the sleep schedule. Like what, I mean, there is no sleep schedule. Like in motherhood in general, like no matter how much. But yeah, like that's very interesting to be up at midnight with the baby wide awake, but it's probably something to do with that 2 hour nap. That probably doesn't help. But yeah, it's hard to regulate kids' sleep schedules no matter what any experts tell you, no matter what the sleep experts tell you out there. Like, it's hard to try and regulate a kid's sleep, but it can be done. And that probably is all that needs to happen here. But I appreciate that this creator was so transparent. I appreciate that she just kind of walked through the day. It didn't look too overwhelming. The reality of what the kitchen usually looks like by the end of the day, loved seeing that, because especially in those, especially in any days, like my kitchen still looks like that right now. I have a stack of, we've been growing spaghetti squash, and I did not know what spaghetti squash would grow like, and I have a stack of like 10. I have to give some away to some of the neighbors, some to my mom. But yeah, like that's on the counter. My counters are never clear ever. I don't know how some moms do it. So like the fact that her counters actually do get clear, I'm impressed. So she needs to give herself more credit where credit is due. And I think that's the last thing I really want to say is, like, no matter what your days look like as mom, when it comes to your kids, are they taken care of? Are they fed? Are they loved? That's where the grading should start. Like, if you're grading and judging yourself on what your motherhood looks like, if your kids are happy, healthy, fed, loved, that's what matters. Like, at the end of the day, clean counters don't matter. At the end of the day, a clean floor doesn't matter. What matters is that you were there, taking care of them, loving them, taking care of yourself, loving yourself. And I think this creator did a great job at kind of portraying that. But that's all I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.